Mic check 1 2. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. How you doing? I'll wait for some people to come in. Read some messages. How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? I hope you're all doing good. Ian, welcome. Whacked-man, good day. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to pop my chat out because the built-in chat on OBS sucks. So I'll pop my chat out. Bear with me. Pop out. Pop out, pop out, pop out. Stop it. Damn you, damn camera. Camera's playing up a little bit tonight, this front-facing cam, for some reason. I don't know why. Let me just get these windows set up. Because OBS's chat is just shocking. It's really, really bad. So, I will just use the individual chats. Stop flickering. Stop flickering. I will get mad. Right. Who do we have? We have Ian, welcome. Whacked-man, Ellis, Brandon, Michael, Chris, Joseph, Lessing, XL Wireless, Top Cat, Chris Favell, Leon, Chris Johnson, Chris Mack, loads of Chris's, Martin, 199 Martinus, Daniel, Andrew, Tab, looks like your head cam is fogged up. Yeah, I'm not sure why that is. I'm not sure what's going on with it tonight. I don't know if it's... I don't know what's going on with it. I'll sort it. I will sort it. Stop flickering and get back in your box. Yeah, that's right. Michael, welcome, mate. And Bunny, that'll chew on your cables. Leave my cables alone. I need to charge my phone. Leave it alone. Castran, greetings, mortals. Sam, Carl. Oh, why do you do it, YouTube? Stop it. Fix it for reselling. Welcome. Before I fill in your website contact form, would you be interested in reflowing a PS4 SX? No, mate. But get in touch with iFix Consoles. He might be able to help you. He's got a BJ station. I don't do PS3s at all, mate. Sorry about that. Mr. Uber Micro Repairs, welcome. Carl Hackney. P. Fordham. Andy Cooper. Roshan. Didn't know how David streamed. Don't know how David streams just about every day. Yeah, he just streams his work, but he's all good. Micro Repairs, welcome. John Carr, Scoot. Does the lens need cleaning? Probably. Clive, how's it going? Robert. ESF, why don't you do PS3? Too unreliable. Too expensive to fix, and they're just not worth enough. Plus, I'm not experienced in them as well. Mr. Bridger, Gibbo. Oh, stop it, YouTube chat. Grant. Did the council cut your hair? No, the cat licked the top of my head. Snowy. Backwards compatible. Yeah, speak to iFix Consoles, mate. He might be able to help you. Chris, would you be interested in that? Mr. iFix Consoles. Trits, welcome. Greg. Jamie. Eyeball Memo. And John, welcome. White lighted death with a PS5. Could you give some advice to fix it? HDMI port, usually HDMI port or HDMI encoder, one of the two, generally. Yeah, that's pretty much it, really. Do PS4 games work on PS5? Yes. I don't know if they're all backwards compatible, but at least 80% of them are, I think. DM, welcome. What we're up to tonight? Quite a few different things. Phil put milk on his head and the cat licked it off his hair. Yep. I'm good, Michael. Thank you. How are you, mate? Right, let's have a look at Twitch. Let's not ignore Twitch. Andy, bloody boot. Burning boards tonight. No. EVG, welcome. Thank you, mate. I appreciate that. Chippy Yates, welcome. Thank you, buddy. Port changed and Panasonic encoder too. Not really much more advice I could give without seeing it then, mate. Maybe the filters. You could check the filters for continuity, but that's pretty much it. Got any MacBook screens for sale? Actually, yeah, I have. Colin, welcome, mate. Digging the crate, welcome from Germany. Where are the marshmallows for tonight? Right. Incidentally, I think my son just burnt our Xbox One, spilled water on it, now it turns on without the light and turns off after 15 to 20 seconds. Without the light, that's a bit different. 15 to 20 seconds, I've never come across that. 30 seconds would be hard drive. I'm not sure about 15 to 20 seconds. Still in Cornwall. Nice, mate. Stretchable, how are you doing? Just started watching your streams on YouTube, but there was no box to comment on. There's a live chat. There should be a live chat. You should see a live chat. HDMI is perfect. No short. All the voltages. When it comes on and goes off. What's that one too, mate? Oh, I'm lost now. The best thing to do, Ibo, is to get in touch. Well, post it in Discord in the repair advice section, because I don't have time when I'm not streaming. I don't have that much time. I've got about 100 unread messages. I'll be honest. I don't really have time to do one-on-one stuff. I do try and help in repair advice when I can, but I don't get that much free time because I have to save some time to spend with the family and stuff as well for when I'm not working. But if you post it in repair advice on Discord, then not only can I try and help, but the community can try and help as well. Got my Xbox up to a Series X after getting paid. Nice, mate. Awesome. I've got a Series X, but I've never played the thing. And GeForce, welcome. Mr. GeForce, how are you doing? Right, let's get on to a repair. Let's just jump straight into it because I've got loads to do tonight. Simple one to start with. This is literally going to be change a HDMI port, and if it's got anything else wrong with it, then I've been told not to do it. So if there's anything else wrong with this at all, I've been told not to do it. You're not going to see that. I'll do it under the scope. There are damaged pins on it. So literally all I'm going to be doing to this is the HDMI port and a service if needed. But yeah, we can see we've got some damaged pins. Well, we've got a few damaged pins on the left hand side there. So yeah, it's a very dirty PS4 as well, indeed. So I'm not going to turn this on because obviously the pins are damaged. But I'm going to get this. I'm actually going to wear gloves because I've got nicotine stuck on my finger and it's disgusting and I can't get it off. So I'm going to wear some gloves because why not? At least I'm honest. At least I'm honest on why I'm wearing gloves. I'm good, thanks, Chris. How are you, buddy? How do you damage pins like that? I don't know. The owner will be in a minute. It's a friend of the family. What's your day job? This, mate. This. Fixing consoles and YouTube. Had an LG the other day, done HDMI port, and it needed the HDMI IC, done the IC, now it has no disc feed. Oh god. Yeah, that's why I've said, look, because I have, it's a friend of the family, and I have said, look, the chips at the minute are ridiculously expensive. If this needs a port and the chip, for example, it's not going to be worth doing. His day job is OnlyFans, yep. Scoot, why are you feeling down, mate? You know, I'm just a click away if you need to talk. We do voice chats on Discord, by the way, people. If anyone wants to join in once in a while. Twitch chat more wholesome and honest. Thank you, mate. Doesn't trust YouTube, the child, when he's asking for advice. Yep. T-Bone, welcome. And Joe the Poet, hello. Where's my T8 gone? Oh, it's in here. It's in my electric one. Do you do Nintendo DSIs? No, mate, I don't. Sorry about that. I mentioned that in Discord yesterday. Actually, someone emailed me about a DSI yesterday. I thought I'd replied. Was that you? I mentioned it in Discord trying to find someone who did it, and everyone was like, no. Because they're just too fragile, to be honest. They're just far too fragile. Well, those stickers are not going back on. Welcome, Richard. ICs are crazy expensive. They are, mate. Yeah. I think it's a shortage. I reckon they'll continue to make them for as long as there's demand for them. To be fair. I reckon they'll continue to make them for as long as there's demand for them. Hello, Sarah. I actually have a DSI in the queue. Oh dear, that is very, very dirty. Where's the singing fish? Downstairs somewhere. That is very, very, very dirty. Well. Well. Where be my brush? I think I need a new brush. Well, I'm just going to brush this into a bag. Oh, it's already getting up my nose. I think the owner mentioned something about overheating as well. Well, kinda not surprised. Right, that will do for now. No bonfires tonight. Hopefully not, mate. Hopefully not. We want to toast some marshmallows. Ha. Travis did it indeed, mate. Travis always does it. Alright, this is going to be the SAB model. The one with the 4-pin power supply. Just finished building my new server after set up the software portion. Nice, bloody boo. Very good, very nice. Yeah, we don't really get cockroaches here. Son of a bitch model, yeah. Indeed. Yeah, we don't really get cockroaches in the UK, in consoles and stuff. I mean, we do, but just not. Nowhere near as often. I mean, you get cockroaches across the world, right? But nowhere near as often on these. So why don't you like your own stream? It wouldn't make any difference to the algorithm, mate. Plus, I don't like inflating numbers. I'd rather my numbers be true. That's why I don't watch my own video after it's been published. I'll play it back before it gets published, but then as soon as it gets published, it resets the stats anyway. I hate these cases sometimes. I'll take the mic off so it doesn't make a loud noise. Well. Ah. And no, that doesn't break the case if you do it right. Doesn't break the case if you do it right. I don't understand either, Demon. If you don't have pepper army arms. I haven't got pepper army arms. I've got noodle arms. Noodle arms. Noodle boy. Started getting another. It's getting warmer. You're in Canada, and you T-Bone. Oh Canada, oh Canada, with the beady little eyes and flappy head that cannot lie. Oh Canada, oh Canada. Blame Canada, yeah. Never knew you was on Twitch. Yes, mate, indeed. Got to get that Twitch money, of course. Oh, of course. Ugh. Cartman's mum. Yeah. South Park was wicked back in the day. Back in the day, South Park was wicked. Yep, okay, so pins are sticking out on this port. Squeaky scope time. Yeet. So if we wanted to be a real cheapskate, we could just go pop. Oh, maybe not. That's ripped off. Have we got damage traces? Hey, would you look at that? Any damage pads? Nope. No, by the look of it. The amazing thing is how the plastic just breaks. Like, look at how bad, like, look at how very little But look at that. Look, that's ridiculous. That's moulded around it. You'd think they'd put a bit more plastic on it. But no, apparently not. Oh, wow. That's really come up, hasn't it? Wow. Poor PS4 indeed. Right, so I'm going to remove the port. I've got my hot air at 480 degrees. Hey, BMS engineer, thank you, mate.
Subscribed for 8 months.
Thank you, Jess, for the 5 bits. Yeet. Say bye-bye, Mr. Port. I see the problem here, it's not an Xbox. I don't know how people damage ports, to be fair. Mind you, I've damaged ports myself in the past. And sometimes you just can't help it. They get knocked off the side or something, you know, off the desk or whatever. And sometimes you just genuinely can't help it. Right, let's switch to a respectable solder tip. One that might just have enough enough thermal mass. Mark, how's it going, mate? Nothing but bad luck with HDMI leads. If you want to drop me a DM on Discord, mate, I can get you a link to the ones I use. This might have enough thermal mass. Hey, Travis! You like the little brother I wish my mum had swallowed. Ha! Your mum does swallow me, mate. How's that?
Travis Stamper super chatted $4.99. You are like the little brother I wish my mom had swallowed. Love ya, smiley face.
Your mum does swallow me, mate. How's that? Thank you for the 5, mate. I appreciate it. It weren't even 5, it was $4.99, you cheap bastard. How dare you? Can't stretch the 1 cent. Yeah. Times are hard. So was I when your mum was near me. Oh, I'm sorry, bro. I'm not, but I'll just say I am. To use the TS100. No, I've got the Hako FX951. I have used the TS100. They are very good irons. Right. Anyway. Like I was for Sarah last night. Yes, indeed, mate. I know. I caught ya. I caught ya. I'll just heat this up. Look at that. That thing's almost as black as Travis's mom's toenails. Almost. Not quite as black, but nearly. If you ever want advice, just ask Phil's barber. It looks like he's full of great ideas. Cheers, mate. Nice one. Although, judging by that stock picture, it looks like he was too ugly to take your own avatar. Sorry, mate.
Super chatted $6.06. If you ever want advice, just ask Phil's barber. He looks like he's full of great ideas. Lee, really, mate.
Cheers, dude. Bazinga. If it's funny, it's a bazinga. This is why I come to chat. Oh, you gotta love it, mate. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. Right. Hang this over the edge of the board. Hey, Danny, welcome, dude. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, Danny boy. Who likes fish fingers? Me, when I'm playing with Travis's mom. Oh, dear. Oh, fuck, Danny's here. Yeah, better hide. Everyone will go quiet now because Danny's here. Alright then. She says that's all you can do. Ha! She weren't saying that last night. Crash and burn, how's it going, mate? Just a nice simple one to start with. Simple PS4 HDMI. Ow, ow, ow. Solid, solid, solid. Did you get my email a few days ago? I don't know, mate. What was it regarding, mate? The more pain, the better. Indeed. Indeedy pop. Booter's birthday, is it? Oh, I'll have to go and say happy birthday in a minute. I have to go over to his stream and say happy birthday. Don't set the board on fire this time. I'll try. About the Surface Pro battery. Yes, I replied to it, mate. That out of line. Huh. That's out of line. Right, which way has this got to come? To the right. To the right, to the right. Everybody push the HDMI to the right. Weigh the board down. Technic, how's it going? All fixed with no HDMI. Nice. I'm keeping the airflow moving so as it doesn't melt the port. I've actually bought a fume extractor, it'll be here next week. Better late than never. That's better. That's in line now. That's in line now. JB Dark, thank you, mate.
Just resubscribed for 8 months.
Thank you for resubbing on Twitch, buddy. I really appreciate that. About 7 months late. Yeah. Booty's having a good birthday. How come? Oh, well, no, Jody. Oh, no. Right, is that lined up? Still needs to come over a little bit, I think. I think it's probably over enough, though, to get away with it. Yeah, I'm wondering if this is... I'm wondering if these pins are slightly warped. Because... Look, you do get the odd defective port. Oi, soldering iron. Hello. Look, because some of them are lined up and some of them are not, look. You see it? I think it might be. Yeah, so some of these are definitely lined up and some of them are not. Like the end goes off a little bit. It does, doesn't it? It does look a little bit off. Something's not right with this port. That's for definite. Something's definitely not right with this port. I think it's the port, to be honest. I think it's the port. I'll clean that up and I'll have a look. See what it looks like. Does a stencil come for that kit for the other ICs? What are you referring to there, Travis? I think if you buy the... I'm assuming you mean that Nintendo Switch kit. I think if you buy the kit, then yeah. But you can buy the entire kit, I'm sure of it. And you got like the RAM and everything on there. You ordered the entire kit. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's all included then, mate. 99% sure of that. Right, we've got a bit of meltage there, but the port itself is definitely soldered. Might just get away with it. Yeah, I think so. I think I will be able to call that good. Pins are solid anyway. Let's just make sure I've got no bridges there. Just make 100% sure. So, continuity mode. Raj, how's it going, mate? That kit does look awesome. I am tempted. What do you mean for the? Do you mean for the Nintendo Switch? Okay, we've got a bridge there between pin 18 and 17. You might think it's pin 2 and 3, but nope, these ports are backwards. Yep, no bridges there. So we have got a bridge between these two pins. So right now pin 18 is short to ground. Ah, now I can see it. Now that I'm looking closer, I can see it. What is with that pin? Doing any work on MacBooks? Not tonight, mate, no. How is that? How is that still bridged? Order can go on Amazon, comes without any sticker or anything on it, blank syringe. That's a bit strange. Yeah, I can see the bridge, mate. I think I can anyway. I can't physically see a bridge there now. Yeah, it's gone now. No short to ground on there now. So that's ground. Yeah, there you go. Now it's gone. Alright. That's better. You'll start a campaign against fake flux. I'd know if I was receiving fake flux because I'd get an headache. It'd give me an headache within 10 minutes of using it. yeah, just that looks a mess. The port's a little bit bent. Port's a little bit bent, mate. Well, the pins are a little bit bent on the port. Some of them were lined up and some of them wasn't. It'll work. It will work. As long as it's connected. 559. I don't use 559. Yeah, as long as it's connected, I don't care. Rip it up and start again. Ha! Nah, it's fine. Just a couple of these pins are a little bit offset for some reason. Some of them were lined up, like the first half were lined up and the other half wasn't. But it's fine. Right, let's just get some diode readings. Let's check all the rest of the circuit. Well, let's check the fusing continuity first. Yep, that's good. So, diode mode, red probe, ground. Short up multimeter. Turn the beeper off. 0.49. 0.57. 0.48. 0.48. Open. 0.48. 42. That's ground. 42. 42. 42. 42. 42. 43. 42. This one's a little bit of a different reading on between these two differential pairs, which is kind of odd. Do we have a short between them? No. Alright. Yeah, that'll work. A couple of them pins were a little bit offset, but it's fine. It'll work. I'm more than happy with calling that good. And I'm getting decent readings on the port. Decent readings on the port. Hellraiser, welcome. Trying to follow along, bro. I'm heavily vodka medicated. Nice. Welcome, mate. Right. Un moment, senor. Ooh, ting tang, walla bing bang. Very good, very nice. If you do this a couple of times with your port, your force flux down. There you go. There you go. That'll do. Yeet. And yeet. On these OG PS4s, what usually causes no disk feed when fuses all test good? Either a damaged mechanism or Renesas, mate. Yeah, as Ellis just said, it could be Renesas. And Renesas, unfortunately, is unfixable. So if it is that, then it's GG, I'm afraid, mate. Perfect amount. Yep, indeed. The perfect amount of thermal pasta. Shady Bob, welcome. Bought 2 USB ports to fix my headphones the other day. Any advice you have for the difficult soldering? Maybe do a couple of practice ports first. Probably the best advice I could give is to do a few practice runs first on something. I don't know, go to, if you're in the UK, Poundland or anywhere else, just find like a 99p store or something like that and buy a cheap power bank and just practice taking the USB on and off. Maybe. Right, I need... Where's that bag gone? There it is. Right, I'm going to clean this out. Phil C, welcome, mate. You know what, actually, the outside's not that bad. The underneath's not that bad. What's Renaissance? It's the chip that controls the disk drive. It's basically a security chip for the disk drive, essentially. Which brands are the best? I'm not sure, to be honest. Does anyone know what brand PS4 fan is the best to buy? Only if you're in need of a fan, I can supply a fan. Could do a cable. Do I fill the channels with solder and then apply the cable? What do you mean? Do you mean solder on a cable? I wouldn't recommend just soldering a cable to something. Especially headphones, because headphones use a weird type of enamelled wire, coated wire. And it's horrible to solder to. Horrible to solder to. It can be done, but it's just difficult. Yeah, I don't fix controllers, unfortunately. Uber Micro Repairs does, though, if you want to check his channel out. If a mod can post a link, Tab can post it, actually. Tab's a mod. Uber Micro Repairs does controllers. I recommend going to him for any controller needs. And he will happily help you out. For a fee, of course. This was absolutely filthy. Channels for the port connectors, for the wires. Looks like solder channels to fit the wire and solder. I'm not sure on that then, mate. I would never come across that, unfortunately. Maybe post a couple of pictures on Discord and we can try and advise you the best route to take. Come on. Sit in place. Thank you. Best fan to buy is a working one. Yeah. Oh dear. I actually sold a Delta fan on eBay earlier for the PS5. Very specifically, they wanted a Delta fan. So I've got some PS5 fans listed on eBay, and I said, right, I've got a couple of Delta ones and another manufacturer, and someone messaged me and said, oh, if I buy one, can you definitely send me a Delta one? I think it's got more blades on it, so it's more efficient. I don't know. Oh, I don't know. Right. There we go. There we go. If I brush the plate down. Quite a fan. Oh, okay, got ya. News to me. A lot more fans. Yeah, Delta are one of the main manufacturers for fans, to be fair. And you know you're getting a quality fan when it's a Delta one. I think Sony got the best and most efficient fan designs. I don't think they have. I don't think they have. I think Xbox are beating Sony in terms of fan efficiency and fan noise. I mean, how often do you hear a fan on an Xbox ramp up? Nowhere near as often as like a PS4 Pro. I've installed a new printer to the network today. I had a try one. Fetish, in other words, would not print a tray 2 but fixed it. Oh, nice. Awesome. Good stuff. I had a new printer today as well. I found on Amazon. Right then. So I'm just going to pop this back together fully because I've been told that if anything else is wrong with the HDMI circuit, then not to bother carrying on. Like, not to bother doing anything else to it, so I may as well just put it back together fully. It just makes sense to put it all fully back together. Yeah, Travis is far too low because he has to try and assert his dominance. It's the only way he can. God damn it. Why do I always get my finger trapped under there? Are they the aluminium upgraded iFixit screwdrivers? No, mate. No, these are the normal iFixit Mako kits. I didn't know they got an upgraded screwdriver, to be honest. damn it. Fan looks filthy. That's been cleaned. So when they're not paying for it, he doesn't get a deep clean, but I will clean out the dust on him. I'll clean the dust, but you won't get a deep clean if they're not paying for it. Can you give a shout out to my wife, Jackie Woolley? Jackie Woolley, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome. Glad to have you out. I'm way too beautiful, girl. That's why it'll never work. You've had me suicidal. Suicidal when they say it's over. Okay, I seem to have left the fan a screw out. But, saying that, I am going to give the rollers a clean, because this was very dusty, so I've got a feeling the roller's going to be dirty. They say we're too young to get ourselves sprung. Oh, we didn't care, we made it very clear. Come on, mofo. GTFO. The rollers are actually not that bad, but now I've got it out, I might as well do it. Now I've got it out, I might as well clean the rollers. Oh, damn it. Keep forgetting that there's a third screw on these ones. He cleans the rollers, they hate him. He cleans the rollers, they hate him. Trying to fix a disk drive loading issue today. Trying to fix a disk drive loading issue today. Right. I think there's a screw falling in the fan. I'll check in a second. There shouldn't be. I'm just drying these off with a cloth, by the way. You got a screw loose. Oh, I've always got a screw loose. Don't worry about that. I don't think there's a screw fell in the fan. Yeet. I'm gonna call you One Tech Console, man. Why is that, mate? There we go. Screw in the fan. There's not a screw in the fan. What are you on about? There's no screw in the fan, look. Damn it, now you just made me drop my screwdriver. There's no screw in the fan, stop it. Ow, now I just fucking elbowed the chair because of you. Ah, because you're good at it. So not cool. There's not a screw in the fan. Leave me alone. They say you trolling, you bastard. Now leave me alone. You need an adult beverage. You know I lost my magnets now because of that, don't you? I'm dropping that screwdriver. Not cool. Yeah, when I do the free service, I don't go any deeper than just giving it a good brush out. There's no clumps of dust in it, so it'll do. Come on, connector. Thank you. Fan Q. That's what she said. Indeed. Neck like Mike Tyson. Why? That's the only thing I'm like Mike Tyson for. Mark, I don't fix controllers, mate. The best person to speak to is Lee, Uber Micro Repairs. He should be in the chat. If not Lee, Tabitha from Uber Micro, Lee's wife, will be able to help. But personally, I don't fix them, mate. Sorry about that. But Uber Micro Repairs can help you. Hey, Mr. Rob. How's it going, dude? Stevie, welcome. It's going to sound like a jet plane. Jet plane headed up to the sky. I've just realised I've left a screw out of the disc tray, so I'm going to have to put that back in. So take me back to London. I commit crimes to sniff lines. I rob out of Tesco sometimes. I put that shit in my bag, but then I put the shit back because nobody wants to serve time. See? The coder can rap. The coder can rap. Nice cover. Nah. I hate stickers. Honestly, I hate decals. They're horrible. You are a rap fan. I'm actually not. I'm actually not. It's in the fan. It turns off almost as soon as you turn it on. I guess someone really cooked it. Yeah, that could be anything as well, mate, unfortunately. Cold is spitting them hard bars. You know it. You know it. Grab some more. No, because I'll get done for copy. I'll get copyright strikes. I shall get copyright strikes. Right, time for a custom warranty sticker. Oh yeah, custom warranty stickers. Let's get it. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's go. There's only one problem. There's only one problem. On the PS4s, I've got to cut them in half, because otherwise it'll block the vent. Have you tested it yet? Nah, not yet, mate. Not yet. Let's get it. Let's go. Now no one can fake my warranty stickers. Haha. Very good. Very nice. Very good. Very nice. It's nice to meet you. Pre-voided sticker. Nah, but I do need to cut them in half for these PS4s, but... Oh, don't pay attention to the barcode. That's just a number. But, yeah, it's not pre-voided. But you do have to cut him in half. Warranty void from the start. Yeah. Oh, now I see what you mean. Cutting it off. Yeah. Let's get it. Let's go. How much do you charge for a HDMI replacement on a PS4? £50, mate, as long as it's just a HDMI port. Right, let's test, shall we? You'll get a full test tomorrow, but... Ugly cam. It's recognising it. There we go. Let's get it, let's go. Why don't you put the sticker inside the console? Because I'd have to put one on the disk drive, the power supply, the hard drive, pretty much everything. I mean, if the hard drive fails, then I wouldn't cover it under warranty anyway, but because obviously it's not, I haven't done anything with the hard drive. So if the hard drive failed, I'd say no, that's an out of warranty repair. But if I put them inside the console, I've got to put them on everything. So anything that you could get to. At least that way, if I put them on the back, I know whether anyone's been in. I don't automatically void a warranty just because the sticker's been removed, though, either. I just proceed with caution. What's in the big white box behind? That's, well, supposed to be an air conditioner, but it's not. It's not really an air conditioner. Right. I'm going to shut that down. That is working. Job done. There we go. You don't like the blue frame? No, I'm not a fan of decals, mate. Not a fan of decals at all. I'm never a loyal subscriber because you're honest. Thank you, dude. I appreciate that. By the way, one company who's not honest, Mac King on eBay. Mac King on eBay. Don't buy anything from them. They literally tried to scam me out of £360 today. Nice t-shirt. Cheers, mate. This is merch that you can get on the channel. Exclamation point merch if you want a link to check out the merch. Nice fix. Thanks, dude. You should only put a sticker on things you repair or replace. That is true, mate. You've got a point there. For Mac screens you bought. Yeah, so I bought four MacBook screens. 2 of them didn't work. One of them I actually tested while I was on stream. They sent me a message saying send them back and we'll issue a refund. And then I sent them back. They received them today and then phoned eBay. And I don't know what they told eBay, but eBay literally just rejected the claim. They just rejected the claim. They'd received the items back. They asked eBay to step in and help, and eBay rejected the claim. I had to phone eBay up and say, well, hang on a minute, they've got the items, they've had my money, what the hell? And when a human stepped in, eBay actually did something about it and gave me my money back. Thanks to you, I'm dismantling everything to repair. Awesome, dude. Louis Clark, thank you. Cheers for subscribing for Prime on 5 months, mate. Thank you, dude. What we're fixing tonight. This one is done. This is a PS4. Simple HDMI port. Nothing too major. But, yeah, that one's job done. I'm going to jump straight onto the next one because I've got a cup of coffee here. The flames look cool. I'm not a fan of them, I'll be honest. I'm just really not a fan. I just don't like decals on things. Right, what have we got here? So this one might be interesting. It says no power, not charging, and then fan 2 on a question mark for a Nintendo Switch. So I don't know, but yeah, that one might be interesting. So bear with me a sec. Hey,
Mr. Underscore Bridger super chatted $6.06. Foot smack king, thumbs up.
cheers, Mr. Bridger. Thank you for the fiver, mate. I really appreciate that. Fuck smack king. APU needs a reball. Bollocks you prick. See, unlike you though, Travis, some of us have a stencil. Some of us have got 2. Some of us have got all the stencils for the PS4, for the Nintendo Switch. Max IC Ball got the stencil. Don't matter, dog. Got the stencil. Did you check a CD? No, I'll test it all tomorrow, mate. I'll test it all tomorrow. Scammers Paradise, enough said on that. Yep, I agree. I got my money back. I got my money back, so don't feel bad for me. I was actually genuinely going to go down to their office on Monday. I'm not even joking. It might make me look bad, but no one's stealing £360 from me. Send me the other. The other what, mate? Oh, the other stencil. No, I've got one. I've got one magnetic one, and then I've got what do you call it? So I've got these base plates. No, look, I'm not going to sit here and hunt for the actual stencil part, but I've got these base plates, and then there's a plate what fits on there, which goes snugly over the top of that. The chip goes in there, and it fits snug, and then it all just gets sandwiched together because of the magnet. So I've got that one which I can use for solder paste, but then I've also got a 90 by 90 as well for the Switch. But the one thing I like about these magnetic base plates, you can buy different things for it. Like this, for example, DDR3 RAM. Whoops. DDR3 RAM. I got another one for GDDR6, which come a couple of days ago, and that one fits 6 different RAM chips in. But then I've also got, for the Nintendo Switch, should have a 90 by 90 here somewhere. Yeah, I've got one of them, but for the Switch CPU as well. Rubbish at reballing with any stencils, so if they help with that, then brilliant. Mate, honestly, get one of them. Get one of the magnetic ones. Cannot go wrong, honestly. Yeah, cheers, Chris, for hanging out, mate. I appreciate it, buddy. Joe, welcome, bud. Didn't burn down the shop recently? Nah. Right, so this one, so I'm just going to do literally my queue tonight. So this one here is not charging, but it also says that the fan is potentially faulty as well. So obviously I'm not going to be testing that until I actually fix the switch. 200 piece console repair screwdriver set. Nice. Let's just see what's going on. 0.49 amps. That's not good. 0.49 amps at 15 volts is not good at all. Well, 0.48 is just jumped to. With the PS5 and Series X, do you think you'd ever resolve the problems with the main SSD with cloning them? Well, you can clone the SSD, but you've got to have it working to do it. But there's people working on solutions for it at the minute. There's people working on solutions. Yeah. No display, so there's nothing showing up. That jumped straight to 0.48 amps. It's not turned on, so that's not good. XAJ40012, I think that's exploitable. Here's my switch patch.com. So XAJ4000127. Yeah, that's an unpatched Nintendo Switch. So, because it's unpatched, the first thing I'm going to do is check on TheCod3r RCM GUI. I'm going to check and see if this is stuck in firmware update mode, RCM mode. So that's going to be the first check. So let me just plug it in. So because it's drawing 0.49 amps or 0.48 amps, it could potentially be that. And it's not detecting in RCM mode. Yeah, it's not detecting in RCM mode. Okay. So it's not stuck in RCM. Do you ever sleep? I don't get much sleep, mate. It is 11:30 at night, though, yes. Alright, so it's not stuck in RCM mode, so this is going to be one of a couple of things, then. So when it's drawing a solid 0.48 amps, it's either stuck in RCM mode, which could be for a number of reasons. Could be because it's exploited. It could be because the NAND has failed. So it could be several reasons why it's stuck in RCM mode. But if it's not, so if you plug it in and it's not detected with TheCod3r RCM GUI, then another reason it could be drawing 0.48 amps is a bad P13 USB. And if it's not a bad P13 USB, then it's normally a dead CPU, unfortunately. As a general rule, it's only one of a few things. Take bets and mess the NAND up. No, it's not stuck in RCM. If the NAND was messed up at all, then it would be in RCM mode. But it's not. Back with a cup of coffee. Nice. Welcome, dude. Welcome, welcome, welcome back. Fuel gauge and clock can cause that too. Yeah, that is true, mate. It can. So the problem is the capacitor that's on the bottom of M92T36. It's linked to everywhere. And when I say everywhere, I mean everywhere. It's linked to absolutely every single IC. So it can be a rabbit hole trying to figure it out. You can inject voltage to see what gets warm. A balked boot can also cause it. Yeah, but it's generally going to show up in RCM mode if that's the case. But the good thing is, because this is exploitable, we could, as long as we can access the NAND, we could rebuild it. If that was the case. Scares of Gaz, good evening. Oh dear. Oh good lord. That's a mess. What have you done? What have you done? Viper, welcome. Disconnect and reconnect battery. Yeah, I could try that. I could try that. But that being said, I could just connect up my bench power supply cable. Yeah, if you start it in RCM, if you start it without the NAND, it will force it into RCM mode. Right, 200 milliamps of current draw, nothing on the screen. And that's a flat 212 milliamps. So the NAND isn't getting warm. So it's a solid current draw, which means there is a short. Milano, welcome, buddy. CPU is very slightly warm. Alright. Dime, how's it going? Board's going to have to come out then, because someone's obviously been in here. So the board's going to have to come out. And then once the board's out, I'll prompt it to boot again with nothing connected. But that was a solid 200 milliamp, 250 milliamp, 215 milliamps of current draw. So, yeah. So I could test that CPU cap right now, but it's kind of pointless, because if P13 is short, that would show up as short a lot of the time anyway. Yeah, I'm good, thanks, Timmy. How are you? Ever had a Series X that makes USB hard drives unrecoverable? I haven't, mate, no. Right. I'm doing one as I'm watching this. Nice. I hope it goes well for you, mate. Little update on them switches I bought for £150. I've actually got two working now. One of them I've put into a red case, so I'm going to be selling that. It's had to have a new screen as well as a case. So I've put it into a red case, new screen, new digitizer, and it all seems to be working. And it's exploitable, which is a win. How did you get into console repairs? Actually by accident, mate. I bought a faulty PS4 just to play around with because I was bored. And the faulty PS4 was a blue light of death, and I managed to fix it just because the prongs were touching together. And I thought, oh, PS4s are easy. So I started buying more, and then I realised very, very quickly that it wasn't. So, yeah. By accident, really. Right, okay, so... let's take a look, see. Just get it into focus. There we go. Alright, so let me just load up my multimeter software. Control, connect via USB. COM8. There we go. That's connected. So top right of the screen, so where you can see it says open. It's going to be a little bit shiny because unfortunately the light's bouncing off it, but yeah, let's do some testing. Let's load up my power supply software as well. So power DC. And of course the power supply software is not working. Alright, well, no power supply software then. Alright, so I'm going to prompt it to boot. Hey, Jordan, thank you for the 2, mate. I appreciate that.
Milano, Jordan super chatted $2.
Thank you, mate. Right, so I'm going to prompt it to boot to see what kind of current's being drawn. Right, still 200 milliamps of current with nothing connected. Okay. I'll do tests before removing anything dream spec. Right, so I'm in diode mode. Ow, I just stabbed myself with my multimeter probe. That's always nice. We've got 0.317. That's a fairly good reading. Hey, Jonathan.
Jonathan at Consoler Repair just resubscribed for 3 months. It's my 3 months with the coda whoop whoop.
Thank you, mate. I appreciate that. You're going to set this one on fire? Nah. Right, 0.27 on the cap that's linked to P13. Hey, Ellis. Thank you, mate.
Ellis the DJ super chatted $12.12. Loving the stream as usual, Phil. Hope you get some successful repairs tonight.
Thank you, mate. I really appreciate that. Thank you, everyone, for the support. Can I send a faulty PS3? No, PS4, yes. PS3, no. I don't work on PS3s, mate. Unfortunately. Right, well, this is rather odd. Because that's all showing up as good. Type in !repair, all one word, and it'll give you a link to the website, mate, where you can book it in. Phil, where's your mouse? Running around the workshop, mate. !repair will give you a link to the website, mate. Right, okay, so this is rather strange. It's showing up as good for everywhere. Okay, these are low impedance lines. Yeah, that's better now it's up with renewal time. Hour and 15 minutes, yeah. Everywhere's showing up as fine so far. And it could be these diode packs, but that's unlikely. That one's reading okay. I think that's meant to show up as ground. Looks annoyingly clean indeed, mate, yeah. Right, everywhere is showing up as fine so far. And this is what's making me suspect a possible CPU issue. Yeah, it is making me suspect a CPU issue now. Right, what's my resistance reading on... Easy jamming, easy. Travis is just playing. Resistance reading on... Damn it. Resistance reading on this. Oh. What the... Give me a proper reading. 8,000 ohms. Very strange. I am kind of wondering if it's a NAND issue. CPU is reading as okay. Looks a bit rusty at the top of the chip, or is it just the light? Probably just the light, mate. The board is completely clean. Bottom max. I don't think it would be, because this is showing up as good. I mean, the cap's showing up as good. Phil and Travis have this bromance thing going on. We do indeed. We do indeed. Travis is good, people. No, we want diode mode for this. Is it worth plugging it in without the NAND? I could plug it in without the NAND and just see if it boots up into RCM mode. So these are low impedance lines around here, so you're going to get low readings. On most of it at least. Yeah, that reading is fine. What about the backlight? Yeah, backlight's reading okay. The workshop... What's that? The workshop didn't catch fire, the workbench did. Yeah. See if the wedge tinfoil in the right Joy come out. No, it's doing the same thing with the doing the same thing with the board disconnected, so it's definitely not the rail itself. LCD connectors fine. Whoops, sorry about the squeaky scope. Fuel gauge. No, I don't think it would be. One interesting fact I just noticed, someone's had the CPU shield off. Someone's had the CPU shield off. Have they damaged the CPU? Have they damaged the CPU? They could have done. CPU been reflowed. I don't know. Very possible. Oh, it's definitely not factory. Fuel gauge won't stop it boosting into RCM. Yeah, I didn't think it would, to be honest. Yeah, so someone's definitely had the CPU shield off. Now, what they've done to it, I don't know. What they've done to it, I do not know. Let's just clean it. Is it a RIP CPU? It could very well be. Someone's definitely messed in this area. I'm not seeing any obvious signs of damage. It's hard to tell if that's been reflowed or not. I don't think it has been reflowed. See, the CPU is getting warm. This is the problem. Like, very slightly. I honestly don't know. I'm not seeing that alignment corner though. I've checked auto RCM, mate. I've checked for RCM mode. It's not in RCM mode at all, so it's not the NAND. But I'm not seeing that alignment corner. I think that's misaligned. Hey, Jordan, thank you, mate.
Milano, Jordan super chatted $4.
It looks too high, it does, doesn't it? Oh, well, if that needs a reball, I'm going to have to find my stencil. It does look too high. It looks too high and too far across, to be honest. Oh, that means I'm going to have to find my stencil. I don't want to find my stencil. Really don't want to find my stencil. Actually, I need my stencil, to be honest, because I've got about 5 blue screen of death switches myself to do. Why don't you listen to me? You can bollocks. I'm going to ban you in a minute. Right, let me just prompt it to boot a sec. I want to check something. Because if this CPU is actually physically short because of misalignment, then I don't know if it's going to fix it by reballing it. To be honest. Manual reball, definitely not. Definitely not. I'm not sitting there manually reballing 900 balls. Looks like they haven't used flux. Well, this is what I'm thinking. Like, this is what I don't get, because the board is incredibly clean. So I'm wondering if they've possibly reflowed it without flux. I don't know. It's hard to tell, isn't it? That's the problem. It's hard to know what's gone on. It's hard to know what's gone on, but someone's definitely been messing around the CPU, and I do think that's possibly the issue. There's a bit of IPA on that. I'm going to prompt it to boot. There's a ball joke in there. Yep. Metal looks bent. Oh, the shield's definitely been off. Well, I'm prompting it to boot in 3, 2, 1. Yeah, I've got loads of boards that I can test with. It's not significantly hot. It is slightly warm. Flux and heat, see if it pulls itself. That is an option, mate. I've tested all the caps, mate. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove the NAND, and I'm going to prompt it to boot on the PC. And see if my behaviour changes. Right, we're getting 176 milliamps without the NAND connected. Let's see. Right, it's recognising in RCM mode with no NAND connected. Yeah, it's recognising RCM mode with no NAND. I don't know if it is the CPU now. I'm not convinced. I'm really not convinced. Nah, it's not the NAND, mate. The CPU definitely gets slightly warm with no with the charger plugged in. Will it take a payload? Probably. Probably. I'm not convinced it's a CPU. Let's try and see if it does take a payload. Right, that's picked up. Yeah, it takes a payload. Indeed, it does take a payload. Darren, how's it going? Alvaser. Yeah, very scary, mate. Corrupt eMMC. Doubtful, mate, because it would show up... If the eMMC was corrupt, it would show up as... it would very likely show up as... what do you call it? As in RCM mode. LCD driver. The LCD driver is not getting hot though. Like, nowhere is getting significantly hot. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pop the screen back in and just see if it'll boot into TheCod3r. Disconnect the NAND. Well, not TheCod3r, just see if it actually shows up on the screen. If it shows up on the screen, then I can rule out the CPU for sure. Damn it. Right, picking up in RCM mode. Inject payload, and yeah, it is. I can rule out the CPU and the RAM. Oh, hold on. No image. No image. Interesting. No image. You need a thermal camera. I've got one, mate. I've got 3. But a thermal camera is not going to help in this instance because nothing's short. What the? Yeah, we've got no image. So it's attempting to boot, but we've got no image. Backlight, no image. So very well could be a damaged LCD driver. Let's just have a look. I'm not seeing any physical damage. Faulty screen. No, because it's not booting without the screen. It could have a faulty screen, but it's not booting without it, so... Right, let's just do a few tests around here. Let's see if I can pick anything up. I think that one's meant to be ground, I'm not sure. Let me just double check that. Yeah, that one's meant to be ground, okay. Is that meant to be showing up as short to ground there? I think it is. Yeah. You look in the connector. I have looked in the connector, mate, yeah. It's certainly a strange one. Am I going to make contacts on there? Probably not. It's all showing up as good. So is it something on the back? Up here? I'm almost wondering if I should just flick M92 off and drop a new one on. Because nothing's showing up as bad around here. I don't think anyone's done any repair attempts on it. New M92 can't hurt, definitely. I'm good, thanks, Travis. How are you, mate? Yeah, so I'm thinking, well, actually, because it's 0.48, even though it's not showing up as short, I'm going to try P13 first. Because it's a 0.48 amp current draw with the charger, I'm going to try P13 first. The 0.48 amps is more associated with a P13 issue. I've never come across P13 not showing as short if it's bad, but there's always a first. CFQ, welcome. Have any of the small black resistors shorted? No, they didn't appear so. Nope, that's a used one. Give me a brand new one. There you go. Paul, how's it going, mate? Damn it. Don't forget to smash the like button. Cheers, Chris. Thank you, mate. Just like Ace of Pain, jump. Yeah, I'm good, thanks, Paul. Cheers, mate. It's lined up. Stop showing off. What's on the bench? This is a Nintendo Switch, mate. With a very, very weird issue. And they see me rolling, they hating. What's a really weird issue? It's not booting at all without putting it into RCM mode, but when it's in RCM mode, it's got no image. I'm almost wondering if it is a balked install, like a balked operating system. Right, well, that's got a new P13 on it. So let me just try it again really quickly, just see whether it boots or not. APU needs a reboot. I don't think it does, mate. I know you're only messing, but I don't think it does. Halo Infinite Xbox Series X no longer turns on. Are you able to do soldering, Paul? Is that something you can do? ...240-volt injection fixes all. Well, we're getting 370 milliamps at the minute, but the board's hot. So I don't know whether that's actually booting or not. And they say we rolling. But yeah, I'm just really not sure with this one. What are you doing tonight? Well, I've got a few different things on the bench. Yeah, so still no boot. So no backlight. Wonder if we've got image. When I connect it up to RCM and inject a payload. So when I inject a payload, we've got a backlight. We've still got no image. It could very well be an LCD driver issue. But before I start taking BJ chips off, I'm going to do simple things. I'm going to remove M92 and put a new one on. It could very well be a display driver issue, because that's just not normal. An LCD driver would stop it from displaying. Would stop it from booting if it was bad. It'll start without P13. I know it will, mate, but if I'm going to take one off, I may as well put it back on. That way, then I've not got, like, if I actually manage to figure out the issue, I haven't got a shitload of work to do just to put it all back together. Hope you're okay from the Xbox Fire. Cheers, Philip.
$2.17. Hope you're okay from the Xbox Fire.
Thank you, mate. I appreciate that. Yeah, it was the bench what was on fire. Like, the actual workshop wasn't on fire. This was like July. It was middle of July. I've bought a fire extinguisher since then as well. It's under warranty. Just scared Microsoft to end up sending me a normal one to replace it. I don't think I can, mate. I mean, technically, they can't void a warranty just because it's been opened. They can't do it. It's against the law. They would try, but I mean, I could have a look for you. I mean, it's possible that it's just a HDMI encoder issue, to be honest. What caused the spark? I think it was down to the fact that I was injecting voltage, and like the board sparked as I injected voltage as it made a contact with the board. As the board made contact with the probe, and there was IPA right on the spark. Oh yeah, the stencil's got the 9 balls on for it, yeah. But you can run your iron over them and reball it. Must have scared the crap out of you. It was all panic stations for a little while, buddy. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little bit scared. Thank you, Richie. About 3.5 years now, mate, I've been fixing stuff for. Jump, you bastard. Thank you. That wasn't even rehearsed. What airflow do you use for chips? I was on 60% there. I was on 60%, 440 degrees Celsius there. But most of the time I'll just use like 440 degrees Celsius. Doubtful that's made any change, but we'll give it a try. I'll just shit myself and my legs will go to jelly. Yeah, the key thing there is just to not panic, I think. Just not panic. But I was a bit worried. I'm not going to lie. If it's unpatched in RCM mode, is there... Are you plugging eMMC back before or after injection? I'm not plugging the... I haven't been plugging the eMMC back in, no. But it should boot up whether or not the eMMC is there. Or at least it should be showing something on the screen. So when it's in RCM mode, it's taking the payload, but it's not showing up anything on the screen, which is rather strange. That's what I don't understand about it. It's just not showing up anything on the screen. So it could very well be an LCD driver issue, or it could be a CPU issue as well. It's always possible. Right, let's just do it in RCM mode again. Dun dun dun. Inject. Yeah, still no display. Still no display. I've actually set fire to my kitchen cooking bacon. Still need the SD set up for RCM. Yeah, but it would still show something up on the screen, mate. Yeah, still stuck on, well, 300 milliamps because the board's hot. I think the only other thing I'm going to do is remove the LCD connector, the LCD driver on this one. I don't think there's much more I can do after that. I can't just keep removing chips. I just don't know what's wrong with it. So if it's not the LCD driver now, then I'm going to no fix it, I think. I'm going to mark it as no fix if it's not the LCD driver. Cooker rendered useless as the entire display panel melted. Ouch. I have injected a payload. It is accepting the payload, but it's not displaying on the screen. Have a Ryzen 5. Can you use it? It's a 6-core 12-thread. Oh, like nothing like mine was upgraded to a Ryzen 9. What do you mean, as in give it away? I mean, I could build a server out of it. Wow, what's with my hand? Wow. Anyone see that mad sudden shake then? What was that all about? Yeah, LCD drivers are 9-ball BGA, yeah. Sorry, 12-ball. That was a bit of a spasm with my hand, wasn't it? Yeah, sorry, the fuel gauge is the 9 ball. Not enough coffee. I agree. I agree. Right, let's see if there's any change at all with no display driver. Because it will boot without a display driver, but if the display driver is short because someone's plugged the LCD in wrong after connecting it up, then that could cause an issue. Now, there was a weird old time with the that random spasm. Right, let's boot it. Uh, 570 milliamps, but I don't think that's booting. I think that's just because the board's hot, to be honest. I think it's because the board's hot. I don't think that's actually booting. Yeah, still 0.48. Look, that's not made any difference. Yes, I have the PC case, the motherboard, the graphics card, but no PC heatsink needs a new power supply. Because of the work you do, you can have it for free. That would be awesome, mate. I'd take it, yeah. That'd be awesome. I'd build a server out of that. Or build something for the kids with it. Yeah. I think I need to now fix this, guys. I just don't know what's wrong. Unfortunately. I just don't know what's wrong. But that's okay. It's okay not to know. It's fine not to know. I'm not going to bother reboarding this. No worries, Taylor. Thank you, mate. I appreciate you hanging out, buddy. So, yeah, unfortunately, I just don't know what's wrong. Better than blaming it on something it might not be. Exactly, mate. Exactly. So, yeah, because of the way I removed this, because I used what's called the split method to remove it, I should just be able to reflow it. Well, if it'll ever come off my my tweezer, I should just be able to flow it down. It's not booting, Andrew. It's just because the board was hot, mate. So that will just sit straight back down on its pads because of the method I used. Like that, look. Everyone smash that like button. Cheers, mate. 311 watching, only 117 likes. I'm disappointed. Drop me a DM on WhatsApp, mate. If you go to my website, my old number is still active for WhatsApp. So if you send me a DM on WhatsApp, then yeah, thinking of purchasing a Switch. Any advice? If you're gonna buy one new, go for an OLED. If you're gonna buy one used, buy mine. I've got a few for sale. Best advice I can give you, mate. Yeah, if you're going to buy one new, buy the OLED. If you're going to buy one used, buy mine. I have actually got a few switches for sale. Exploitable and non-exploitable. What switch are you after, mate? Are you after like a used one or brand new, or has it got to be exploitable? So I've got a couple of switches, and one of them I'll go and fetch it in a minute when I grab a cup of coffee. I'll show it on stream in case anyone wants to buy it. It's an exploitable switch with a custom red case on it. They actually look really nice. Didn't know you have them. Yeah, I've got a few Nintendo switches. Yeah, you want to exploit? Yeah, I've got the perfect one for you if you want to take a look at it. If you give me like 10 minutes, I'm gonna go grab a cup of coffee. Have you still got that V2 switch? Which one's that, mate? I've got a few, to be honest with you, mate. One I've got up here now is this one. So this one is in really, really good condition, and I'll take 150 for that with a genuine charger. But that's not exploitable. This one's not exploitable, but I'll take that. I'll take that. But you know what? I haven't charged that battery for 2 or 3 weeks. 2 or 3 weeks I haven't charged that battery for. Is it certain updates non-exploitable? No, certain models, V1 switches are exploitable. So it's certain serial numbers, because it's a hardware exploit. It's unpatchable. Yeah, I'm after a V2 switch because I have the mod chip for it. This one's a V2. I think this is a... I don't actually know what HAC model this is. I can find out, but just not tonight. But yeah, this one, absolutely mint. Nothing at all wrong with this. That one I'll take 150 with a genuine charger and the Joy-Cons. The other one that I've got to put some Joy-Cons with it, but I'm looking for 180 for that one because it's exploitable and it's got a custom case on it. I'll go and grab it because I'm going to grab a coffee anyway. So I'll go and grab it. Shame will be exploitable. That one there won't. The one that I'm just about to grab from downstairs. I only put it together earlier. But I've got a few exploitable switches. I like 3 or 4 exploitable switches available. One of them I want to keep because I want to do a 250 gig NAND mod on it. But if I do a 250 gig NAND mod, I'm going to be selling it for like £300 or £400. It's not going to be cheap. But no, the old switches, the original switches only need a software mod. So a software mod, but the exploit itself is within the CPU, so it can't be patched by Nintendo. So like this model board, the HAC01, is exploitable. And the V2 ones, you need a hardware mod for them. No games with it, mate, no. But if it's exploitable, technically you can download them. Do you install glitch chip? No. No, mate. I don't do any modding at all. I'll sell a moddable device. So like I've got PS4s which you can exploit. I've got Nintendo Switches which you can exploit. I'll sell them as exploitable, but I won't exploit them. I've never done the NAND mod, Hellraiser. Never done the NAND mod, but you can only do it on an exploitable switch. How's it going, John? I'm good, mate. Are you? Right, I'll be back in a minute. I'm going to go and grab a cup of coffee. I'll grab that Nintendo Switch and show it off. It does look really nice. But yeah, I'll grab that Nintendo Switch and I'll grab a cup of coffee and then I'll put this back together and work on something else because I'll just give up on it, to be honest. Don't know what else could be causing it, so I'll give up on it. But I'll be back. And I'm back. Right. That's not bits in my coffee, it's bubbles. Right, so this is the... Let me just put my mic on. This is the switch I refurbed earlier and customised. Quite nice actually, to be fair. So this has got a custom red case on it. Let me zoom in. Yeah, this has got a custom red case on it. Fully works. Exploitable. So this has had a replacement screen, replacement digitizer. So it's still got the... It might look a little bit scratched, but it's not. It's still got the original protector on the digitizer. The one that it comes with when you buy them. Replacement case. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah, mouse is back. So that's going to go with a set of either a set of them, or where's my other ones? I've got some see-through ones. I don't know where I've put them. I've got a set of Joy-Cons with see-through cases that it's going to go with, that it can go with if someone wants them. So it's going to go with the Switch itself, a set of Joy-Cons, which I don't know where they've gone. I had them earlier as well. Yes, set of Joy-Cons and an original charger, and I'm outside of eBay. I'm looking for £180 for that. How easy is it to fix controller drift? Quite easy. Well, depends on the controller. I should have asked that. I should have asked what controller you mean. Looks nice in red. It does. It's actually a clone of, like, it's a cheaper version of this one. It's a cheaper version of this one. That's just a screen protector, by the way. This is in pretty mint condition, but it's a cheaper version of this. This is the Mario Limited Edition. The only difference is the game card thingy, the buttons, and that is literally it. But that's the only difference between the two. So it's sort of the same, but yeah. But this one, I have got the official controllers for this one. But Sarah's having this when I put a board in it. But I've got the official controllers for that one. Where's my other red one? There. Yeah, for this one I've got the official the official Mario controllers. But Sarah's having this one. I do put a board in it. The knockoff looks pretty cool. It's not bad. It's not bad. But yeah, this, like, the case costs like 15 quid to buy a case for it. So I did that this morning. So I'm looking at like £180, and that's including postage, by the way. No worries, Chris. Thanks for hanging out, mate. I appreciate you, buddy. So yeah. It all fully works and whatnot, and it's exploitable as well. So, system... It's currently running version 7.0.1. But it is exploitable. Oops. 7002. Replace the CD drive with the PS4 1216 and it still won't take discs but will power the console on. Probably the fuse, mate. It's probably the fuse on the disk drive, on the board itself. They look orange. No, it's red, mate. It's red. But yeah, I've got a set of see-through Joy-Cons. Or I've got just a standard set of Joy-Cons. So I've got other sets of Joy-Cons. Like I've got some limited edition ones like pink and green and orange and something else. But the limited edition Joy-Cons I want to keep for my own consoles. So, but yeah. That one is for sale. So I've got 2 complete there for sale. Fully working complete. So I want 150 for that or 180 for that. What's better about the OLED? Just a screen. Just a screen. Well, I'm going to whack them on eBay as well. Well, one's already on eBay, actually. Term killer, no worries, mate. How much would it cost to get fixed by you? Which, mate? What are you referring to, bud? No worries, Castron. Thanks for hanging out, mate. Cheers, buddy. The disk drive. It depends on the issue. If it's just the fuse, I charge 40. So if it's just a fuse, I charge 40 plus the return postage. But I don't charge to diagnose as well, apart from the return postage costs. Right, I'm going to get this back together because I'm going to no-fix this. I'm going to deem this as no-fix. So I'm just going to get it back in. But yeah, I quite like that red one. It's quite nice. But I have got other exploitable ones available. And I can do case mods on them. Like I can, like while I'm restoring them to a decent condition, I can do a case mod. Like, so I'm going to be changing the housing anyway. It doesn't make a difference what case I put on it. Water damage V1 switch. It depends how bad the damage is, mate. Generally around about £60. The device doesn't really matter. It's about what it costs me to fix and also the amount of labour what's involved. Generally, if I can fix it in around about an hour, then I'll generally charge about £60 depending on what parts I need. So yeah, I'm going to no-fix this one. Surprised he hasn't got a custom Series X controller. Oh, I've got an Elite Series 2, mate. I use a Elite Series 2 controller personally. I say I've got an Elite Series 2 controller. I've actually got 4 of the buggers. But I need to fix a few of them and then sell them on. I need to fix a few and sell them on and get rid of them. Are they any good? Yeah, I highly recommend an Elite controller, mate. Even just an Elite 1, but the Elite 2 is just so much better. Yeah, if you're after an Elite Series 2, drop me a message, mate, and I can get one fixed up and working. I'll sell it you cheaper than you'll find it on eBay. I've got the cases and boxes to them as well. So the ones that I've got are boxed. That was my own switch that was beeping then. If you heard it in the background. Yeah, drop me a DM, mate. Either through WhatsApp or Discord. I'll sort you out, mate. I'll give you a good price on one. I actually bought some sticks off Uber Micro Repairs a while back, and I've just never got round to fixing them. Just never got round to fixing the things. But yeah, I do actually have some which I need to fix and get rid of. Message in Discord, don't have WhatsApp. No worries, mate. Down to the Elite Series 2. I need to look at them, but I'm probably looking at... I think... what do they sell for now? Let me check what they sell for. I don't want what they sell for. I'll sell them cheaper than what they sell for, but... obviously, I don't want to lose too much money. So I don't mind selling them a bit cheaper than what they sell for, but I don't want to lose too much money, if that makes sense. Elite Series 2 controller. They're selling for 90 quid, so I'll probably be looking at like 70. They're selling for about £90 pre-owned on eBay. I'll probably be looking for about 65, 70. How long have you been doing it now? What, repairs? About 3.5 years, something like that. But yeah, according to eBay, they're going for around about £90, £95. But I'll sell them cheaper than what they go for on eBay. If I'm doing a private sale, I don't mind, because I'd have to pay eBay fees anyway. So I don't mind doing them cheaper if I'm doing private sales. I'd probably do it £60 plus like £5 postage in the UK. I think that's a decent price for an Elite Series 2. Boxed with the charging dock. The only thing I wouldn't come with is USB-C cables, unless I can find some. Like, if I could find some USB-C cables, I'd put them with them. I put 2 Elite sticks on an Elite one today with stick drift fix installed as well. Nice. You prefer the Series 1? I prefer the Series 2 personally. I mean, I've tried the Series 1. I've had a Series 1 before. Kippy's not pulling his weight today. No, we've got to give Kip a pass because he's got a bad back. So we've got to give him a bit of a pass. We'll let him off for once. New sticks alone cost $5.99. I've got some, mate. I bought them off Uber. I got a bunch of Elite Series 2 sticks. I actually bought them for those controllers, and I just never got round to fixing them. But if people want to buy them, I'll happily fix them up over the weekend. It's bank holiday anyway, so I should have some time free. He's having some injections trying out with his back. I really hope it helps as well. I haven't watched his latest video. I did watch the one where he posted and said that he was suffering with a bad back though. Right, that chip will go in my box because I don't think there's anything wrong with it. Damn it, I hate these connectors. Watching you fix stuff encourages me to fix stuff. That's awesome, mate. I'm glad the videos help people, to be honest. I know that sounds like a cliche, but I genuinely, that's why I do it. I genuinely do it just because I like to see that it's helping people. Right, I am not replacing the thermal paste because the board doesn't work. Such a disposable throwaway society. I agree, mate. I've actually just bought, literally, it got delivered today. I bought a new printer, and it's something I've been waiting to, like, something I've been waiting for a long time. Epson have come out with, I don't know how long they've been out, but Epson have come out with a printer that uses tanks instead of cartridges, and you just fill the tanks up with bottles of ink, and it's freaking awesome. So the actual console, the actual printer cost me £250, £260. It's a lot of money, but it was worth it. That's why I watch Hugh Jeffries, his passion for repair technology. I agree, Alice, yeah. People saying that he was not well, but did not know what was wrong with him exactly. Oh, no, it's all good. No, don't worry. You don't have to apologise. I'm sure he takes it with a pinch of salt. No, he has got a bad back, though. He pulled his back picking up some toilet roll. Shouldn't laugh, but that's quite funny. Friends with Lewis Rossman. I wouldn't say I'm friends. We respect each other. I'll speak to him occasionally. I'm a moderator on his channel. He's a good guy. I like Lewis. But we're not friends in the traditional sense of, you know, like call each other up and stuff like that. Epson's been going since the 80s and 90s. Yeah, but I used to use mod tanks when I used to own an Epson. But for the past 2 years, I've been using like a HP on a monthly subscription, and I'm just like, no, can't be arsed with it anymore. Buy a new printer, comes with a full tank of ink. I'll save £100 in the first year. Shorty caps without iMax chips can mean a bad CPU. Possibly, mate, yeah. But it depends what caps, because some caps are low impedance, so it really just depends on what caps. So yeah, really not sure what happened to this, but it looks like someone opened it up to clean it, and that's when it's messed up. So they've done something. They've damaged it somewhere along the line. Used to be an Epson guy, but copied ink are expensive now, so I used Canon for a while. So I got a brother office printer. Yeah, office printers are probably the best option. I mean, for me, I can show a link to it. Un moment, senor. Right, Amazon orders. I can post a link if you want to take a look at it, but it's I think I'll save £100 in the first year. No worries, Phoenix. Take care, buddy. It's 8 ppm, so it's not high, but it's 8 ppm according to the spec sheet. But I reckon I'll save £100 in the first year. On that. Ink cartridge for brothers only cost £150. Damn. But yeah. So I bought that printer just because I was sick of paying a monthly fee, and that ink will probably last me a couple of years. Like, apparently you get, I think it's between 4,000 and 6,000 pages out of one tank, and I don't print 4,000 to 6,000 pages a year. I probably print 1,000 tops. Right, that needs cleaning because it didn't come to me in that condition. Just a bit of flux and crap all over it off the bench. Kind of normal. Do a stream on how to fault find with a multimeter in continuity mode. The problem with that is it's having the time for it. Oh damn it, there's fucking thermal paste all over my bloody thing. 3 years ink supply. Yeah, apparently so, yeah. It's a little bit more expensive though. But honestly, I mean, I'm not going to buy the original inks. You can buy a set of... The original inks are about £28, I think, on Amazon for the printer I've just bought. The copied inks are 14, so they're like half price. So when I do run out, I'll just buy a set of copied ink tanks or ink bottles. You know, it's just one of them things. So that's why I didn't... no worries, I'll call you Santos because I can't pronounce your first name there, mate. But thank you, buddy, I appreciate it. Yeah, so still same. Still picking up the charge but not turning on. It's actually showing up as 0.5 amps now, 0.50 amps. But yeah, it's 0.49. It does drop. It's interesting that it starts high and drops down. Very weird. But yeah, like I said, I'm going to be deeming this no fix, which is rather unfortunate. Sorry, I'm like, what have I missed? Not a lot, mate. I've done a Nintendo Switch. Well, I've worked on this Nintendo Switch. Can't find the fault on it. It's drawing 0.49, 0.48 amps. No display. It will boot in RCM mode, but with no display. But it won't boot at all when it's not in RCM mode. It's very, very weird. But it's had a prior repair attempt, and I think I've spent longer than I should have done on it, to be honest. But other than that, just a HDMI port on a PS4. Any news on the house hunt? No. Not yet, mate, no. Sadly not. Some renewals coming through.
Sam Mods became a member.
We have renewals coming through. I appreciate it, everyone. Thank you.
Ian Bates became a member.
There was a screw missing to this.
Ian S became a member.
Yeah. So, no fix, unfortunately. It sucks.
Raul Maximiak became a member.
I can do an Xbox next.
Hulkhook75 became a member.
Liquid damaged Xbox, anyone?
Callum Hales became a member.
Did you fix it? No, I couldn't figure out what was wrong. Thank you for the renewals, everyone. I appreciate it. Mucho gracias. Alright, let's do a liquid damaged Xbox then. Why not? You want me to send you that Xbox I posted in Discord? What Xbox is that, mate? I don't think I've seen it. Did I see it? I might have done and forgot. Alright, next up is a liquid damaged Xbox. So, this is being live streamed. So if you are watching this back as a video, if this does make a video, then I promise I'm not talking to myself. I'm not crazy. Well, I am crazy, but I'm not crazy in that sense. Anyway, so this is liquid damaged. It's been sent in by another business, so it's probably already been opened. Well, it has already been opened. The warranty sticker is missing. So let's just see the symptoms and see what's going on, shall we? So if you are watching this back as a video, don't forget to hit subscribe if you haven't already. And okay, it's turning on. Apparently it's water damaged. There you go, fixed next. I'm not a genius, mate. Definitely not. I appreciate it though, thank you. Right. HDMI cable's loose. I have noticed some damage to the HDMI port, but that is turning on. So let's go to the ugly cam. Oh, and if you're watching it back as a video, check out the link for the merch in the description. Donny, welcome, mate. Big men in white coats are coming. Yep, I agree. They need to get here quick. Two easy fixes, new hard disk drives in an Xbox Halo edition. Nice. Nice. I like the Halo edition ones. Is it going to display on the screen? Yes. Do I open it up? Or do I just move on to something else? That don't count. How much you charge for that fix? I haven't done nothing to it, so nothing. Clean the board. I don't know. It's working. There's nothing to do on it. Like, cleaning the board is going to be boring live stream content, to be honest. Let's move on to something else. Let's move on to something else. Forget that. Forget that. Let's move on to something else. Has the customer sent the right console? I don't know. Let me just double check the serial. 448 at the end. Yeah. It's got the right serial number for the sticker. Stuff it. Whatever you want it to be. Nah, I find stuff like that boring myself and everything. Disregard everything Phil said at the beginning of the Xbox One S. Yeah, let's just do another switch. Let's just do another switch. Apparently this is no power. How's your new PC? Running really well, mate, thank you. Let's send that in to be fixed. Yeah, it probably wasn't working and then it just suddenly started working again. I don't know. It's all good. I will open it up, but just not on stream. It's just, yeah, I don't want to bore you guys. Plus, I don't want to bore myself. What's going on with this one then? So this is apparently no power. And no USB-C detect at all. Alright. So that's not picking up on the charger. So that means that the board isn't... Oh, wow. Well, that would explain it. That's a little bit mangled. Well... Wow. Just wow. Did you go against RAID? What do you mean? I'm not sure what you mean, mate. Maybe this sticker will show signs of water damage. I'm not sure what you mean there, Jess. Alright, well, we've actually got one that needs repairs. Travis did it. I agree. Travis did it to this one. You were contemplating running SSDs in RAID. Oh, right. No, I haven't put any SSDs in RAID yet. M92 and Port Classic. Yeah. Yep, I see me rolling. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate you hanging out, mate. Thank you, thank you, thank you. They see me rolling. That's fucked. They hating. Another one with missing top screw. That's fucked. What's wrong with it, mate? It's fucked. It's fucked. Right. That one, the screw's stuck. So that thread is knackered. So, looks like I'll gain a free screw because that won't go back in. Cheers, Jonathan. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that, mate. By the way, if you're enjoying the stream, don't forget to give a thumbs up. I would really, really appreciate it. That was before you showed the USB port. Ah, okay. Fair enough. Mark 1 fucked and the other fucked X2. Ha! Nice. And they see me rolling. Alright. Well, there's the screw thread for that screw that got stuck in. Right, this is a HAD CPU, so it's going to be a Rev 5 or 6, Rev 5 or 6. Basically, the last revision before the move to OLED. Like a 2020, I think. Cheers, Enmer. I appreciate that. I hate doing controllers. Yeah, and me, mate. And me. Right, so I'm not going to attempt... now I know what damage the port's got, I'm not going to attempt to... yeah, I'm not going to attempt to power it on. I'm just going to disassemble it. Can you repair an NVIDIA Shield? I'm not sure, mate. What's wrong with it? I'd have to research it before I could give an answer on that. Like I'd have to research like disassembly process, how easy they are to disassemble, how easy parts are to get for them and stuff. These ones are known for the CPUs dying on them, by the way. These HAD models. These are really bad for the CPU dying when you get port damage. I'm not sure why it's bad on this specific model, but they just are. When I finish building my site, would you mind putting it in your YouTube friends list? What do you mean by site, mate? Do you mean YouTube site? As in like a YouTube channel? Yeah, I could add it to my list thingies. If you mean a YouTube channel. Right. So the first thing I'm going to do, before I do any testing at all, this port needs to come off. That would kind of defeat the object of my own repair business, mate. I wouldn't be able to do that, unfortunately. I offer repairs myself, so it would defeat the object of me having my own website listed. I wouldn't be able to advertise someone else's repair business on mine, because I do this myself for a living. It's all good, Jonathan, no worries. Right. Thank you, Richard. Cheers for hanging out, buddy. I appreciate it, mate. I'll just heat this up. Phil, how's it going, mate? Born again? Good evening. From crappy New York. GTFO there, mate. GTFO of New York. So one thing I always make a point to do is to make 100% sure that the solder is completely molten. And I do that just by continuously tapping the port. So now I can see that it's moving freely. Lift. Get rid of that thing. I may as well change the port now before I do any more tests, because no matter what, whether I fix this or not, it's got to have a port put back on it. So I may as well just do that now. Andrew, welcome. Still no GPU repairs? Nah. I have got a 1080 Ti which I keep meaning to look at, but I just don't know if it's something that I want to do for videos, because I don't want people sending me graphics cards for repair. One of the problems with doing YouTube videos is when you do a video, like let's say for example I do a PS5, I'll suddenly get an influx of inquiries for PS5 repairs. So if I did a video on like a graphics card, then I'd probably get an influx of graphics card requests. That's why I don't do PS3, even just for content. I don't do a PS3. Yeah, Learning Electronics Repair has got a fantastic channel. Highly recommend checking him out. If one of the mods could post a link to his channel, that'd be great. Very, very knowledgeable, Learning Electronics Repair. And his teaching manner as well, his teaching style, it's just so easy to follow. He's not in the UK. He's not, but I think he is English, but he's just not in the UK. But yeah, no, he's still a good channel though, and if he's not English, he speaks perfect English. Right, brand spanking new port. Brand spanking new. Tech Cemetery second to none for graphics cards. I agree. I agree. Textcemetry for graphics cards as well. Yeah. Right. Let's get this solder to flow. So I use the same method for installing them as I do to remove them. Just let it flow. Keep the airflow moving, stop it from melting the port. Press and hold. And that should be soldered. Whoops, squeaky scope. So hopefully that's flat to the board. It certainly looks flat. Hey, Mr. Chris, thank you for posting the link, mate. So I think Consoles have just posted a link to Learn Electronics Repairs channel. I appreciate that, buddy. Thank you. So that looks flat to the board. It looks good. I've got one video on the channel from attempting a GPU repair. It didn't end in success though. Didn't realise you were still watching, Chris, to be honest, mate. Appreciate it, buddy. Definitely not a monitor, mate, no. Definitely not a monitor. I haven't got the room for them. It was a while ago that I posted that. So the main things that I do are just consoles and laptops, because that's really all I've got the room for. Maybe in the future, when I've got a bigger workbench, I'll do like TV repairs and some TV repairs and stuff, because I have worked on TVs before. I have 2 GPUs, and if you can fix them, you can keep them. What GPUs are they, mate? So I could attempt GPU repairs, but it depends on the GPU as well, on whether it's going to be worth my while, and also whether or not it's going to require having to put a new CPU, a new chip on it, like a new GPU. Because RAM I can obviously do, but like the VRAM I can do, but the CPU, they're not, well, GPU, they're not actually worth replacing that chip. 970 and 660 Ti. The 970 would probably be worth repairing, but I don't know if the 660 would. I don't know if that would be economical these days. I could be wrong. I'm not sure what they go for now, to be honest. Because stream GPUs while Sarah and I go to the club. 60 quid, probably not worth it then. Probably not worth it. The 970 is still a good GPU. Right, that's solid. Just don't want to see it wasted. Yeah. Make sure we got no meltage. We do not. Fantastic. Yeah, I get where you're coming from in terms of e-waste, mate. I don't like e-waste myself. I've got no meltage inside the port. A little bit on the back, but honestly, that's fine. It's to be expected. It's to be expected. Alright, let's just do some more diagnosis then, because this has come from another business. So it's come from another business for a reason. And one thing I know about that other business is, yes, they do charge port repairs or replacements. So if they do charge port replacements and they've sent it to me, then they've probably tested it with a charged battery and it's not turning on. So is the lead 3 solder causing reliability problems? No, I don't think it does. What's it like to stream or put videos on Twitch? Time consuming. If you start streaming, this isn't to put people off, because I recommend people do it, but if you start streaming or you start making videos, don't expect any return for at least 2 years. Like, you're going to invest money and you're not going to get a return for at least 2 years. That's the problem. Apple's not the only company though. All e-waste getting sent to Ghana. Yep, I used to sell to the Kenyans. I used to sell when I used to pick up scrap for a living. I used to sell to Kenyans. Make some pretty good money off them as well. Right, so this has been sent for a reason, because it's been sent by another business who does do charge port repairs, and they usually test it with a known good battery first, so as they can say to the customer, right, it's going to be 90 minutes, or right, it's going to be 14 days. So I'm in continuity. Let's just turn the beeper on. Voice your opinion multimeter. Yep. So that's turning on. That fuse is good. So now I'm just going to check for any shorts. No short there. Ooh, that's not good. 387 ohms is not good. We have a short on M92T36. And the cap that's linked to P13 is showing a short. But the cap that's linked to the CPU is showing 370 ohms. This could have a dead CPU. We need to remove P13 first before we can know for sure, because P13 is definitely bad. But that's not a good sign, having 300 ohms. We should be expecting a few thousand ohms. That's reading 500 ohms or so, 500-600 ohms. Not always dream spec. 300 ohms is a bad sign on that cap. A real bad sign. So I'm going to remove P13 USB. This is the video IC. Well, the video mux chip. Resistance now. Still 600 ohms. Not good. Not good at all. Let's remove M92. So M92 had shorts on it as well. This is why I'm removing these chips. So M92 and P13 removed. Rip. Rip. Open, 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 open. Yeah, that's not good at all. That's bad. I'll try a new M92 and P13, but that's bad. That's a bad sign. 300 ohms. Should be expecting somewhere around about 3 to 10,000 ohms. That is not a good sign. I should have probably checked that first, because I wouldn't have even removed P13 or M92. Oh, well, I wouldn't have even removed the port, to be honest, if I'd have saw 300 ohms. But the problem is the port can give off false readings. So I'm probably going to find that when I put new chips on this, we're going to get 0.48 amps, no sign of life on the charger. Oi, get back on your... Hey. No, Nintendo Switch, we're not going to take this. You are going to live on a Nintendo Switch. You are going to live on a Nintendo Switch. Is that clear? This is your home. Are you too good for your home? And you, Cap, stop singing I Want to Break Free. I want to break free. I want to break free. I haven't heard anything back on this insurance claim yet, mate. Show that chip who's the boss. You got it. Right, well that's that done. Right, P13, are you going to behave or am I going to have to knock you the fuck out? What was that, the damaged switches? Yeah. Oh, that wasn't the oversized solder tip, mate. That was my small tip. Sit. Thank you. Yeah, they'll take time, yeah. They always do. They always do. I want to break free. I want to break free. I've lost my toothbrush so I can't clean the board and it's annoying me. Have you claimed before? Yeah, it takes a couple of weeks. It takes a few weeks. Problem is they have that many claims to deal with. Like, they're a big company worldwide, so they have that many claims that they have to deal with. It takes a while. Right. That's level. 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 Yeah, that's good. That's fine. Yeah, we level up. Super Batcat, welcome. You in a dress singing I want to break free. Right. I think that this is not going to work, to be honest. I would say this is probably a dead CPU. And God knows I want to break free. I'm falling in love. Yeah, I highly doubt this is going to work. Especially with the state of that port. Nah, Sarah's asleep. Oh, right, then maybe she's not. Pop, there goes the rest of that screw bezel. Yeah, I highly doubt this is going to work. I think this has got a dead CPU. Queen, good tune. Yep. Heard her. Huh. Still not even got any USB detect. Can the fuel gauge cause 2606-0001 error? I've never come across that, mate, so I don't know. Still no USB detect. Oh, it is booting though. $2101-0001. That's telling me there's an M92 error. But that chip brand new. 2101-0001 is an M92 error code. But that chip is brand new. But surprisingly, that's booting. How very strange. Let's I might have bridges on it, so I'll have to check. I didn't check for bridges. Reflow, possibly. Very possible. Strange though. Yeah, so I'll give it a quick reflow. Black screen, dull light. Possibly a damaged LCD connector. Dad, no one got hurt. Yeah, that's the main thing, mate. Close the cannock, mate. Will and all. Will and all. So that's an M92 error. Well, 2101-0001 is, yeah. Nah, P13's on there, solid, mate. P13 doesn't need squishing. These don't normally, if you flow it right, but this one decided it wanted to move around a bit. Is your hand okay? Yeah, it's fine, mate, yeah. It burnt a little bit, but it wasn't that bad. I mean, it was weeks ago as well. This happened on a live stream in the middle of July. Alright, let's just see. Yeah, probably a damaged connector then, Blake. Let's just see if we've got USB detect. We do not. I think this M92 is bad. Alright. Alright. Let's flick it off and flick a new one on. That M92 is bad. How much hairs did you singe off your arm? That M92 is faulty. Because we've got no USB detect. And it's M92 T36 what talks to the charger to activate it. So, yeah. Controller problems. No, but there's a few people in chat who might be able to help there, mate. I'm not really clued up on controllers lately. I'll grab another M92. Flow. Thank you. L2 trigger is permanently registered as 100% pressed. If you bought it brand new, I would just send it back, mate, to be honest. What's with the open at the top left? That's my multimeter, mate. That is my multimeter. Massive car boot in Canuck on Monday. Oh, I might do, yeah. Can you DM me the address of it? Or is it on the car boot websites? Or actually, which car boot is it? Because I probably know it. No worries, Andy. Hard to see those green digits. What do you mean, the where it says open? Yeah, it's in yellow and I don't know how to change the colour on it. There's a car boot website now. Yeah, there's been a car boot website for a while. It just gives details about the car boots. Right. Do we have... That was good when black was behind the digits. Yeah. Now we have USB detect. Oh, damn it, I'm zoomed in. Now we have USB detect. Look, activating the charger now. That's how it's done. A bit weird how that M92 was bad. Which console do you find the easiest to troubleshoot? Probably the Nintendo Switch. How much do you charge for an LCD replacement? I'm assuming you mean on the Nintendo Switch. For the Nintendo Switch I charge 65. It's 40 for the actual labour and then £25 for the LCD. Like for the cost of the LCD. Struggle with means to get around and to do certain simple tasks that will make this issue easier resolved. What issue is that, mate? Not many parts to it. There is that. There's not many parts to the Nintendo Switch. It's not that though. It's but the circuit's just really not complicated at all. It's a CPU, a bit of RAM, and a USB-C circuit and storage. That's it. Like there's really nothing to them. What's your availability? It would need to be booked in, mate. Normally it's around about a 2 or 3 day turnaround time. Normally. I mean, if you wanted to drop it off over the weekend, I could probably do it because it's bank holiday anyway. So nothing. I'm going to have a bit more time on Monday because obviously nothing's getting posted out or anything like that. Normally it would need to be booked in, but because it's bank holiday, I could probably do it over the bank holiday. It wouldn't be a wait service, but you can drop off and pick up if you're close by. Like, because I work from home, so it wouldn't be like a while you wait service. Send an email something that requires printing off and attaching to the parcel, which is why I'm struggling. Yeah, I'm not really sure what you could do with that, to be honest. Other than maybe pop into a library, or asking a friend or something to print it off and give it to you. There's not really a lot more you can do about it. Royal Mail were on strike, but they sent temporary workers in my area. They were on strike. The post office was open this afternoon. I went to the post office at 4:30 to post out my eBay sales. And yeah, the post office were open. Alright, let's pop a couple of screws in this just to hold it down. So we shouldn't be getting a 2101 ever now. So I'll pop in the inner case screws, like the board screws and whatnot. But I won't put the back on yet. I want to make sure it all works first. The one thing I'm not going to test on stream is the dock. It sends the microphones crazy. So I'm not going to plug the dock in. So, sorry about that. So I'll test the dock off stream. Not sure why it just sends it nuts. Might help if I put thermal paste on. No, you're not seeing how much I put on. Do you have an eBay storefront? Yeah, type in !eBay with no spaces. It's not a storefront, I've just got a normal, I'm just a private seller. I haven't got a business eBay. I do have some stuff on my eBay. eBay have actually restored my faith in them today. Right. The good old Fluxy Wuxy. Top secret thermal pasta, indeed. Right, that is booting. I can see it's booting by the bench supply. So based on the current draw of the bench supply. And there we go. Boom. Let's just make sure. I got flux in my cable now. Fluxy wuxy woo woo in my charger. There we go. Passes the wiggle test once I clean it. So it recognises the charger. Flip it around. Yep, both sides. Flux in Uranus. Don't tell everyone. Yeah, that's a lot more reliable now. Just a bit of flux in the charger. Or in the cable. In the charger port or the cable. So, yeah. It's all good. It's recognising that game disc, that game cartridge that's in there. So, I can put it back together now. And start to charge it. I'll start charging it while I'm putting the rest of it back together. I'm good, thanks, Prey. How are you, mate? So we're drawing 110 milliamps off the charger at the minute. So the battery is very, very dead. It's going to take at least 20 minutes for this to actually charge and turn on. So, yeah, not really a lot I can do about that. But it's all good, because at least now we know it's working. So we'll get a full test once I've charged the battery to 100%. Been off watching the EV Blogs live stream. Nice. I am actually calling it quits in a minute because I'm starting to get a headache and I'm also getting hungry. So I'm going to make this one my last one for tonight. Unfortunately. I apologise. Well, I have been going for 4 hours. So what's going to happen is the stream. Cheers, Ellis. Thanks, mate. Ellis said I'll give him a headache. So the stream will redirect to Computer Booter when I end it. It's his birthday today, so I'm sure he'd appreciate it if you went over and just said hi. Wish him happy birthday, maybe. And yeah, so he's live streaming, but it is his birthday. I think he's still streaming. But the stream will redirect you to him. Right, there you go. Nice warranty sticker there. Boom. Oh, damn it. Oh, the fan's not going to spin. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Well, that one's void. Oh, I'm a dickhead. Oh, I know where this is, mate. Honestly, I can take it. Don't worry. Don't worry. Right, that needs to be a bit lower. Yeah, and you, Superbat. Thank you, mate. Right. Well, I think that's time for me to end it. So, show off my new custom warranty stickers. Pretty cool. Yeah, this is going to take a while to charge, so I might as well just give it a full test and clean off stream. So the stream's going to redirect to Computer Booter. I would really appreciate it if you just pop over and just say hi. Maybe subscribe to him. Let's just double check and make sure he's actually streaming first. Yep, he's still live. So yeah, go say hi. It's his birthday, so maybe wish him happy birthday. Twitch, I'll raid his channel. So if you're on Twitch, I'll send him a raid. Send you a message tomorrow about an elite controller. No worries, mate. Thank you, mate. Phil, how did you get or where from? I'm not sure what you mean, mate. Do you mean the warranty stickers? eBay, mate. Just type in custom warranty stickers. They come from China. It took about 10 days. Booter's still streaming, yep. So yeah, I'll redirect the stream to him. So if you just hang about it, it'll automatically redirect you. Just basically don't close the stream and it'll redirect automatically. So yeah, thank you all for hanging out. I really appreciate it. Thank you for the support as always. Genuinely, truly appreciated as always. And I'll see you all Monday and tomorrow for a video. Have a good night, everyone. So it's going to be an awkward silence while I just raid his channel. So we've got Twitch. I'm going to start the raid there. Right. Good night, everyone. Take care.